Hey everyone, it's Jojo. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here to do another storytime video. I've been loving doing these storytime videos, you guys. This one's gonna be all about DoorDash. Yeah, DoorDash drama, shit that happened to me on DoorDash. Uber Eats, you know, those kind of apps. I love to order food because I can't really cook. I'm not a big cooker, so I'm not a chef or anything. So I like to order food. I love to order different cuisines and just, you know, have it delivered to you and eat. Or sometimes I'm really hungry to the point where I'm starving to death and I really want to eat. So I'm really hungry and so shit happens, right? So I told you about the story that happened to me recently with the bag of weed that the guy came with the bag of weed and my food smelled like a bag of weed. And I couldn't eat it because I can't do anything with weed. Anything that smells like weed I can't do. And my food just smelled like nothing like weed. So I had to call up and get my money back for it. So that would happen to me recently. But let me tell you about a few other situations. So there was a couple that was really frightening. There was one time when I ordered food and I had the front door open and I was in the kitchen getting the plates and everything. And I always say leave my food in the front door. There's an option on the app. You can leave it on the front, or I can leave it in the front. I'll get it. So I'm like preparing my stuff, like taking plates and forks out, and then all of a sudden I hear my front door open, and I hear someone inside my house. And then I look, and someone throws the bag like in my living room, and then runs out of my house. So I had to call up and I called up the place. I said, listen, like the Uber driver just came in my house and threw my food in and ran out of the house. They're not supposed to do that. They're not supposed to come in your house. I'm sorry for the inconvenience, whatever. So that was one situation. There was a lot of situations where I ordered food and then the food was not delivered at my house. It was delivered across the street. It was delivered next door. There was one time when they delivered the food and you have to take a picture of the food, right? They have to take a picture of the food. They took a picture of the food. I looked at the photo and it was in front of a house in a neighborhood I do not recognize. So I was like, I don't know where the hell this food is. I ordered a lot of food. I ordered Pizza Hut that night. I was so hungry. I ordered like all this food. And I called up the place. I said, listen, I don't know where my food is, but the picture, I don't know where this house is, but like, this is not near my neighborhood. So I said, like, I want my food. Where's my food? And she goes, well, you can't get it. You're not going to be able to get your food because, you know, the driver is gone and whatever. First of all, I don't like that. Like, the driver should definitely be available after he delivers the food. So supposedly, for some odd reason, once they deliver the food, you cannot contact them again. I don't know why. It's weird. It is what it is. I don't get why, but that's just how they do it. So I said, so what? My food's just gonna stay there, and whoever wakes up tomorrow morning is gonna see this box of Pizza Hut in front of their door, and they're gonna be like, what the hell is this? She's like, yeah, that's what's gonna happen. I was like, okay. But she goes, listen, like, I'll give you your money back. You know, they did give me my money back for the food and whatever else. So anyways, so then the next situation, there was two situations that really scared me, that really scared me. The first situation was, it happened on the 4th of July, actually. It happened literally on the 4th of July. And I ordered, what did I order? I don't know, Taco Bell, whatever. I ordered something. And, you know, I heard the fireworks going on outside. I heard all the fireworks. You know, people set up fireworks in my neighborhood. And I ordered the food, and I get this obscene text message from the driver. And he goes, yo, like, you're not gonna get your food tonight. What you're gonna get in your mouth is this dick. You're gonna get this dick in your mouth, is what you're gonna get. All right, so you either come suck this dick or you ain't getting your food. And that was the message. So I'm like in shock because I'm like, first of all, where the hell does this come from? Like, I don't even know where the hell this even came from. Second of all, this is not professional at all. Like, you're sexually harassing me on this app when you're supposed to just be delivering my food, and he knows my address. These people know your address because they have to deliver the food. So I'm like, oh shit. So I call up the place and I called DoorDash, whatever, and I said, listen, like, I just got this obscene text message. I sent them the screenshot of the text. And they're like, I'm so sorry. Like, we're going to fire him. He's not supposed to be doing that. It's terrible. Like, what the hell? We're going to fire him. We're going to make sure that your address is deleted from his stuff. He cannot see your address. He cannot come to your house, whatever else. So that happened. I was like, okay. I got my money back. I have to reorder the food. I'm really hungry. These are nights that I'm starving to death. Like I'm literally starving to death, and I really want to eat, and I can't eat because these fucking people they hire are so unprofessional and they're freaking crazy. This other situation that happened like about a year ago, and there was this guy. I don't know. He delivered my food, and I was in front of the door, and I forgot what happened. Oh, he said, "Oh, is this your house?" That's what happened. He rang my doorbell. I answered the door. He's like, "Is this Joe? Is this Joey?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "This is your address. This is your address. I need to know, because I don't know." I'm like, "Yeah, this is my address. I'm the person. Like, look." He goes, "Oh, I don't know. Oh, what's your full name? What's your full name? What's your number? What's your number?" I'm like, "Listen, that's my food. Stop asking all these questions. Like, that's my food. I showed you the proof. Give me my food." So I yanked the food out of his hands, and I ran him, and I did slam the door in his face. I did, because I was frustrated. I was pissed. And then he screamed through the front door, "Suck my dick, whore. Fuck you, you whore." Something like that. And I was like, "Get off my property. I'm calling the police," like screaming to the front door. "Get off my property. I'm going to call the police. You better leave now. The police are coming," whatever. And he left. But I was like really taken aback, because I'm like, these people know your address. So like, if they want to come back and do something to you, they can. That's what's the most scary part about these DoorDash drivers, because if something happens to you, first of all, they can spit in your food if they're mad. If they before they get put your food, just spin your food. They can come to your house. You don't know. Like, there's some crazy people like that are out there. So I get really anxious when I do order the food, because I've had all these situations that were like scary situations. But of course I called up and I told them about that too, and they gave me my money back for that too. It's just like, at the times I was just like, I don't even want to order food anymore. Like, I'll just starve at this point, because this is not okay. Like, the guy should not have been asking me all these questions. It was like 20 questions. I felt like it was an interrogation room. I said, "This is my house." I was frustrated. I was hungry. I was hangry, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I did slam the door in his face. But what he said to me through that front door was not okay. Like, that was not okay. That was totally uncalled for. And yeah, they need to fire him. And I definitely got my money back for that. But yeah, so these are my situations that happened to me on DoorDash and Uber Eats. So let me know if these situations happen to you. I always get bad luck. You know what I mean? I do. I always get bad luck with these. I don't know how many times I call up the app and I have to get my money back, and I have to call a complaint. It's terrible. It really is terrible. But when you're hungry, and you order. In fact, I'm gonna order now, because I'm really hungry. I'm probably gonna order after I get off, because I'm so hungry. I would say 8 out of 10 times it's smooth delivery, but those two times, I 2% of those times, shit just happen, and you just don't know who you're gonna get. So it's definitely scary. But hope you guys enjoyed this story time. I know this one's a little bit shorter than normal, but I do order a lot, and I don't have that many horrible situations. But the situations that do happen to me, are not cool, and they're not okay. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the story time, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.